Guys, it is here. After months and months and months, it's finally here. My very own copy of a Mia sketch! Ooh, yes! I've been waiting for these! Thank you, Trisha, for making these. This is not sponsored or anything. I did pay for these. I bought 2. I'm just thankful for accepting my request. Also, if I'm not mistaken, you have a 3D printer now. If it's true of what I said, a Mia figurine would be pretty nice. Anyway, enough talking about merchandise. It's time to talk about Horizon Quest. I've been waiting for this since it was announced. Not only because fantasy is my favorite genre, and me being a D&D geek, but also because the people who worked on it. If you're familiar with my channel, you probably have seen my review of It's Not Like a Job Will Kill You. The illustrator and writer of that comic is the same person who illustrated Horizon Quest, Trisha Kokiri. However, the writer of Horizon Quest is her boyfriend, Adam Meisner, right? I hope I pronounced that right. Meisner? Before I start the review, let me just say, thank you, Trisha, for those kind words. I appreciate it. I love making these reviews, so I'm glad that you liked my review of It's Not Like a Job Will Kill You. Anyway, enough chit-chat, let's get into it. The plot is about a druid named Gawain, who doesn't understand the idea of what makes adventures great, until he's forced to join an adventuring party to stop an orc lord, and then at the end, he realizes why adventuring is so special to people. It's a simple story, but it's a fun read. The action scenes are okay, but I think the character interactions is what makes this comic. I love the characters in this, even the ones that don't have much dialogue. They are so fun. Gawain is not your average druid, which is what I really like about him. Especially since my favorite D&D character I've ever created, Adrian, who if you've seen my animatics of The Unknown Continent, you would be familiar with him, is also a druid, and he would think Gawain is a disgrace to druids. The most hilarious part in the comic is when the party is looking for food and Gawain calls out the animals to come towards him, and he's like, alright, which one do you want to eat? And I was laughing thinking, oh my gosh, Adrian would freaking hate you. Hence the thumbnail. Next you have Astrid, who seems to be the love interest of Gawain, and I find it interesting that she comes from a barbarian tribe that's all about magic. It's a pretty cool twist on barbarians. Also, she's freaking cute. Like, my gosh, she's so adorable. Definitely waifu material for me. Not only is she badass and has that energy that I like, she also has that cute side. There's also this running gag where she thinks simple signs of affections, such as giving someone a flower, are only part of barbaric culture, so she would think Gawain wouldn't understand what he's doing. I love her. Alowin. Alan. She's cute. Now, I remember Adam saying he wanted her to be different and not a stereotypical elf, which it didn't really seem like it to me, but she's still cool. You also got Vera, who is a fairy cleric, who animates armor. That is clever. That's awesome. She's also cute too. And finally, Harkon. Which can I say, love that he's left-handed. As a lefty myself, I feel appreciated, and even though he doesn't have much dialogue, he's still pretty cool. There's also pages that give more information about the characters and their backstories. And there's a page that talks about how the magic system works, which is interesting. Even though the story was pretty simple, I had so much fun reading it that I was so bummed out when I finished it. I want to see more. I want more of these characters, they're great. Adam, my friend, you did a great job writing this. And Trisha, you did a pretty good job with the art, but I will say, as much as I like it, the character designs in It's Not Like a Job Will Kill You are better than Horizon Quest, but still, you did a great job. Frickin', I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. If you love fantasy and D&D, I highly recommend giving Horizon Quest a shot. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.